Country roads with narrow lanes, tight bends, and limited visibility can feel intimidating at first as it's so easy to misjudge the speed before a corner. But there's a simple technique that can make it much safer. Limit points analysis. It's an advanced driving technique used by skillful drivers to assess the sharpness of the bend and determine appropriate speed to deal with it safely. In this video, we'll break down exactly how to identify limit points, what they are, how they move as you approach a bend, and how to use them to drive smoothly and safely on country roads. By the end, you'll feel more confident tackling those tricky roads and be one step closer to becoming a skilled, safe driver. Welcome to Safe Driving Channel. Let's make learning to drive easy. Why don't we start with the basics? Rule 126 of the Highway Code is at the heart of limit point analysis. It tells us to drive at a speed that will allow us to stop well within the distance we can see to be clear. In simple terms, it means that if you can't see far ahead, for example around a bend, over a hill, in fog, or at night, you need to slow down. It emphasizes that drivers must travel at a speed that allows them to stop well within the distance they can see to be clear, taking into account road conditions, visibility, and potential hazards. By adjusting speed rather than relying solely on speed limits, drivers give themselves the time needed to react safely and appropriately. Why it matters? Even if you're within the speed limit, you could still be driving too fast if there's a hidden hazard, like a pedestrian, a cyclist, or broken down vehicle, or visibility is reduced because of rain, fog, or darkness. If you're driving on a country road with sharp bends, you shouldn't drive at 60 miles per hour just because it's the limit. You should drive at a speed where you can stop before reaching anything you couldn't see earlier. In simple terms, your visibility and therefore knowledge dictates your speed, and your speed dictates your gear. By following this simple chain reaction, we can ensure that we always choose an appropriate speed for the road. And that simple principle is at the heart of limit point analysis. In simple terms, the limit point is the furthest point along the road that you can see to be clear. It's where the left edge of the road meets with the right edge of the road and your view of the road stops. It might be because of a bend, a hill, trees, or buildings. Now, here's how it works in practice. As you approach a bend, pick out that limit point, the point where the road disappears from your view, and keep your eyes on it. Then ask yourself one simple question. Is that point moving away from me, staying still, or coming towards me? If the limit point is moving away from you, that means the road is opening up. You can see more, so you've got more space and more time. That means you can maintain your speed, or gently accelerate if it's safe. If the limit point stays roughly the same distance, the bend is constant. Nothing's really changing, so you just hold a steady speed. But if the limit point starts coming towards you, that's your warning sign. The bend is tightening, and you're running out of visible road. That means you need to slow down before you get there, not when you're already in it. So, to sum up, when the distance to the limit point stays still, your speed is appropriate for the bend. When limit point moves away, your speed is appropriate and you can even accelerate gently. When limit point moves towards you, that's where you need to act. Slow down and change the gear before the bend. Driving on country roads is all about reading the road ahead. Every sign and road marking is giving you a heads up. A hazard line on the road? A slow road marking? A double bend sign? Start easing off early. Sharp deviation of route sign? That corner's tighter than it looks. Wild animal sign? A bend sign? Scan well ahead and be prepared. Ease off and prepare. You might not be able to see what's on the other side, so be ready. A car park on the right? Something could pull out, even if you can't see it yet. And this links to a really important principle. Your visibility dictates your speed, and your speed dictates your gear. So as the limit point comes closer, you reduce your speed, select the appropriate gear, and stay in control of the vehicle. The goal is simple. You should always be able to stop within the distance you can see to be clear. If you use the limit point properly, you don't need to guess what the bend is doing, you can see it developing in real time, and adjust your driving smoothly and safely. That's what makes it such a powerful tool, especially on country roads where visibility is limited and conditions can change quickly. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe. I've got more videos just like this coming soon.